Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Now the opening lineup for Virginia and for Honolulu. As we enter the final stretch of the regular season, Doris, we've got a clear picture of the league hierarchy.
Yeah, we've got a legitimate sample size here. You know the identity of each team. So unless someone makes a late surge or maybe an injury pops up, the surprises of the season are behind us.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to Honolulu. Here's Morrison. Martin with a screen on Lamb. Pass to Martin. Honolulu moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. It's hauled in by Virginia.
As they say, live by the three, die by the three. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball too critical in today's NBA.
Honolulu with the ball. After the basket by Virginia. And we're about a minute into the first. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. Virginia with the ball. Pass to Lamb. Now here's Lamb. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside Christie. Martin with a screen on Lamb. And Christie, here we go, to the wing on the left. Nails it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lamb with the ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Morrison. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Martin misses.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Shot from the wing. Blocked! Lamb covering. Pass to Christie. Martin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Right wing. Pass to Lamb. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Martin a screen. Lets it go from the wing. Lamb grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pulls it. Misses the jumper.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
To the middle. Stolen by Lamb. And there's a pick. Down low. Count with the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 5.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Honolulu. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Martin. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Outside Christie. Back to Martin. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Some nice ball movement by Virginia. The 17-footer. That shot missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Morrison. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Martin. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Virginia.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Fades. Goes up again. Nice touch on the bank shot.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Breeze trailing. Timeout called. Honolulu. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the Storm, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
I think for the Storm, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Here's Morrison. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Virginia leading by 6. Outside Lamb. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Storm able to retain possession here.
Substitution for Virginia. Number 8, Thomas. Number 8.
That's tipped. Pass to Martin. Misses off the left iron.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
And here is Lamb. And Martin comes to help. 5 to shoot. From about 19. The shot by Lamb, no good. Here's Morrison. Driving in, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Lamb. The 3 is up. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Martin with the bucket. And now it's just a 2-point Virginia lead.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
To the paint. Lamb, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And for Honolulu, their shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Pass to Christie. Back to Martin. Over Lamb. Martin misses.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Here's Lamb. Right side Lamb. Shoots. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Virginia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for the score. Number 34 at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Macy. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Virginia. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
4 on the clock. Here's the break. Pass to Duncan. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Virginia's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Virginia leading by 6. Pass to Harrison. And he drives in. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Virginia leading by 6. Pass to Harrison. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Oh, he tries a 3. They get it back. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Duncan, pass to Martin. Inside. Stolen! 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. The 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And the Breeze shooting 23%. Not great so far. Duncan, pass to Macy. Over to the left wing. Now here's Martin. Shelton. Three-pointer off the mark.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 10-point Virginia lead.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Duncan. .29 seconds left in the first. Puts it up. Again, the miss by Honolulu. Virginia leading by 10. To the wing, right side. Here's Martin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Virginia earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Virginia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court right now for Virginia. Lamb can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Lamb's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Macy. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. 16 feet out. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Virginia leading by 10. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And here is Lamb. And he banks in the layup. Lamb's got his second basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Macy. It's hauled in by Virginia. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Here's Pope. Out to the right wing. Here's Macy. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Again, the miss by Honolulu. To the inside. And the layup falls. 11 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Puts it up from 17. No good that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Left side Lamb. They get the rebound. The shot's good. Lamb's got 6.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now a timeout called by Honolulu. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
it. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Yeah, that one's good. And Virginia leads by 18.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Back to Christie. Pass to Macy. Deflected! Left side, Lamb. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Morrison. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Now here's Lamb. Puts up a 3.
Storm foul. Number 34. First personal foul.
For Honolulu, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Morrison. Honolulu needs to get off a shot. Martin with the bucket.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Virginia leading by 18. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Christie. He goes up again. Martin with the bucket. Martin's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
To the left side wing. Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Lamb, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside Christie. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Virginia. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Left side Lamb. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the glass. Honolulu has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Christie. Here's Morrison. Lamb covering. And here's Martin from outside the arc. On target from range. Martin's got 9. And Virginia has possession. It's a 13-point game. Outside Lamb. To win the cold spell. Rebound by Honolulu. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Virginia. Lamb's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Right side Lamb. Pass to Lamb. Good work there as it goes. Lamb's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Outside Christie. Launches it. It's hauled in by Virginia. Down low. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Lamb covering. Lamb with some nice D.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Outside Lamb. Misses the three. Honolulu has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Shot clock at 5. It's Lamb on the wing. Fires for 3. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Pass to Martin. Here's the 3. The shot off that time.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's Christie. Martin a screen from behind the arc. Christie's shot is off.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Going inside. Lamb for 3. Rebound by Honolulu. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. To end the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. He has 7.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Virginia leading by 15. Some nice ball movement by Virginia.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. And it's Martin with the rebound. And for Honolulu, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Morrison. A minute 42 left in the second period. Outside Christie. Releases. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Pass to Harrison. From downtown, he drops it from range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's Morrison. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morrison's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Harrison. Seconds left to play in the first half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Virginia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Number 15. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Martin. Here's Morrison. Martin a screen. It's Martin on the wing. The rebound by Harrison. Harrison's got 4 rebounds in the game. From 15 feet away. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's Virginia leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. The Eastern Conference winner, the Bodyguard.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Breeze.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Virginia leading by 17. Pass to Lamb. Unloads. No good on the shot. Christie with some nice D. And the Breeze shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And for Virginia, Martin misses. The Storm shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Oh, they pick off the pass.
Virginia foul call. Number 44. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Morrison. Now Martin looking to get back on track. Lamb grabs the miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Martin outside. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Here's Morrison. Lamb covering. Off target with the 3.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Virginia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
4, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Morrison. Martin outside. All alone. Can't get it to drop.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Deflects the pass. Shelton. There's the drive. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Virginia. Number 34, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. For Honolulu, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. There's a screen. Here's Christie. 3-pointer, no good. Virginia leading by 21. Back to Lamb. For 3. Rebound by Honolulu.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Here's Morrison. Lamb covering. Martin outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Christie. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And here is Lamb. He's guarded by Martin. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
1 shot.
Honolulu has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Timeout called. Honolulu.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Outside Christie. They set the pick. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. Virginia leading by 22. Outside Lamb. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Martin over Lamb. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Rebound by Honolulu. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
At the line for 2, Cole Morrison.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Virginia leading by 22. Outside Lamb. Pass to Lamb. With the teardrop. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. And that's a double-double for him now.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
That shot by Lamb, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Morrison. He's got 5. Martin, left side. Pass to Christie from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Virginia. Lamb's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Launches a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Honolulu's ball. And a chance now to look at the upcoming schedule for Honolulu. On Thursday, they'll host the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And that game against the Kings, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Honolulu has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Christie. There's the 3. No luck on that one. The Storm have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season, teams that love to run.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
This Bree squad struggling. Pass to Morrison. Now here's Christie. Here's Morrison. He's got 5. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Harrison, defended by Christie. Puts it up from 12. Harrison, no good. And for Honolulu, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Here's the pick. Back to Christie. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Virginia. Pass to Harrison. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. The Storm have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Morrison. He's got 5. To the middle. Tipped. Pass to Harrison. Soft touch off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Virginia.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Timeout called, Virginia. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Virginia needs to get off a shot. Here's Harrison. The rebound by Duncan. And the Breeze shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Macy. To the inside. The jump hook. That one no good.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Here's Harrison. Off target at the rim. 1:16 left in the third quarter here. "13 feet out." Rebound by Honolulu.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Macy. Again, the miss by Honolulu. And for Virginia, they're shooting 41% since halftime. Pass to Harrison. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And Honolulu making a change here. Pass to Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen to snap the cold streak, and he gets it to go. He's got 10.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Virginia cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assists of the Game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Macy in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Here's Macy. After the basket by Virginia.
Virginia foul call. Number 87. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Breeze, Eric Macy. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. So it comes up empty at the line. The Storm shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Harrison. Down low. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Duncan. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Fires at the elbow. Again, Virginia.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Pass to Pope. Martin outside. Here's Duncan. Honolulu moving the ball around. Misses the wing 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Harrison with the second effort, and he lays it in.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
To the right side. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Honolulu. Martin's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Macy. Over to the wing. Here's Pope. Oh, from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Breeze will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Duncan, the pass to Martin. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Honolulu. Virginia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lamb. To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
David Berry.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
One shot.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Breeze have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Harrison. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continues. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Virginia, number 34. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Now here's Lamb. "16 feet out." And it comes off the front of the rim. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
The Storm have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
And for Honolulu, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Out to the right wing. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. but there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
And Honolulu has possession after the basket by Virginia. Crafty move. Again, the miss by Honolulu. The Storm have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Lamb. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
And it's their poor defensive rebounding that's really igniting this run.
Martin outside. Stolen by Lamb. And they're on the run. Fires the three. The shot no good.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Martin outside. Shot from 12. And no good. The Storm have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Lamb. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Lamb's checked in for Virginia.
One shot.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime in constant attack mode.
Pass to Martin. Here's Christie. Again, the miss by Honolulu.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
To the middle. Tries it from 16, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And the Breeze shooting just 21% from the floor. Martin up top. Clock at 6. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Down low. Here's Morrison. Looking to get it going. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
And he makes both free throws. The Storm have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Honolulu moving the ball around. They set the pick. With the drive. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Virginia.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
To the inside. He shoots again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Christie. From the arc. Lamb grabs the miss. Lamb's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Storm.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
That's good from Lamb. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Honolulu has possession. Left side, Christie. Martin a screen. From deep. It's hauled in by Virginia.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Goes up on the wing. They grab their own miss. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Christie after Virginia's three-pointer on the other end. And he lays it up and in.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Outside Lamb. And so it's Virginia winning this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game.